Hey everyone, and welcome back. Have you ever wanted to add compasses, speedometers, and other GPS gauges to your videos using data from GoPro or any other camera? Well, if you've updated to VSDC 10.2, you can do that. We've supercharged our recently introduced GPS path tool and added a whole new set of features for working with telemetry data. Ready to see how it all works? Then watch this video till the end. GPS path. Let's dive into the exciting new features for the GPS path tool. For the full basics, we have a separate tutorial video linked in the description. So what's new? You can now add a detailed map background, synchronize your path directly with the video timeline, and draw custom guidelines. Here's how it works. Start by importing a video with GPS data, like from a GoPro. The editor will automatically suggest extracting the telemetry and then add it to the resources window. If you added your video without extracting this data but then changed your mind, just right-click the video clip and select Import GoPro Telemetry. Next, drag the telemetry file from the resources window into your scene. It opens a library of ready-to-use templates for paths, speed, altitude, and more. Let's pick a path template from the Pro folder and add it. A quick heads up. While you can try all these features for free inside the editor, exporting requires a VSDC Pro license. For premium packs, it is necessary to purchase the packs used in the projects. You can buy packs separately or all at once using the bundle offer. Now, look at the properties. Click the GPS path object on your timeline and go to the Properties window. The first setting is Map Type, where you can choose from free sources like OpenStreetMap, which require copyright attribution, or premium options like Google Maps that need your own API key. Once you've selected a type, just click Download Map Image to load it in. Under the background image property, you can then fine-tune the map scale, position, and add padding. You'll also find the GPS marker settings neatly grouped, including the new options to style your vertical and horizontal guidelines. But one of the most important new features is the Sync to option. This synchronizes the GPS path directly with your video. Before, the path duration had to match the full video length. Now you can trim the GPS object on the timeline and then select your target video from the Sync to dropdown. The path will automatically display the correct segment. If your video isn't in the list, expand the property and look for Show Videos From. This filter defaults to showing only videos on the same timeline level. Try changing this setting to find your clip. Telemetry widget and telemetry text value. Now let's explore the new telemetry widget and telemetry text value tools. They allow you to create custom gauges and display the numerical data on them. Here's how they work together. First, add a telemetry widget to your timeline. Click on it and select your telemetry resource that you want to use for creating gauges. Then use the telemetry metric dropdown to choose what to display, like velocity, and pick your units. The options below let you control data trimming, scaling, value shifting, the data reading mode, point merging, and an echo filter, similar to the one you might know from the sprite properties. But for the widget to show anything, we need to build a gauge inside it. Let's create a custom speedometer from scratch. Double-click the telemetry widget on the timeline and add your pre-designed assets: a background, a needle, and a center pin in the PNG format. It is crucial the needle starts in the 0 position. To animate it, select the needle and apply the rotate effect from the video effects. Set the angle to 0 and, most importantly, set the pivot point correctly. Our template includes a dot to mark the exact center. In the value field, there are different modes. For a speedometer, a regional value or median value works best. The latter is for when you need data smoothing. Let's choose a regional value. Sampling interval controls how often data points are sampled. Window size, when set above 1, adds smoothing. Since our needle starts at 0, leave the minimum value at 0 and set the maximum to 227. Click Apply Settings, preview the result, and if it looks good, click OK. Now go back to the main properties of the telemetry widget. It is important to clamp the speed values here as well. Enable the data thresholds property, expand it, and set the maximum to match our speedometer's max. In this case, let's use 240. You can also add extra smoothing by enabling the Use Fourth Order Filter option, then click Apply. The telemetry widget also has the Sync to property with an auto mode for synchronizing with multiple video clips at once. If you split your video on the timeline and hit Apply, it automatically generates separate keyframes for each segment. Finally, let's add the numerical readout with the telemetry text value tool. It is crucial to add this object inside the telemetry widget. The values will appear instantly. Just adjust the font and size. To display the units automatically, expand the pattern property and enable Allow Parent to set postfix. For even more control, you can create a second text object. Leave the pattern empty and enable Show Only Units to style the number and symbol independently. And that's the process for building a custom widget like a speedometer. Of course, if you prefer not to start from scratch, the Telemetry Templates window is filled with ready-to-use widget templates for a professional result in just a couple of clicks. Let's take a closer look at them. Telemetry Templates. Templates are designed to simplify your workflow. Let's see how they work using a gyroscope as an example. Just open the tool with Telemetry Widgets, find the gyroscope template you like, and click Add. If it is a premium template, simple double-click to enter the sprite, select your telemetry resource in the properties, and set the synchronization to your video. In just a couple of clicks, the template is fully functional. Now pay special attention to the final category, Suites. Adding one of them places an entire group of coordinated widgets onto your scene at once. They come in different layout and color variations. After adding a suite, there is one crucial step. Go into the properties of each individual widget and assign the correct telemetry resource and synchronization. It ensures every gauge is perfectly in sync with your footage. And that wraps up our guide on working with telemetry in VSDC. We're constantly adding more templates and improving these tools. Want us to build a specific widget in a future video? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, we wish you endless creativity. See you in the next one!